YouTube was good, YouTube. Yeah, I'm over here at work, right? Just chilling. I'm over here, I got downtime, so I ain't picking up till like 2 hours, so I was just laying down and shit. And you know how my mind just be fucking all over, it be thinking, right? So something had me thinking. I keep hearing about people talking about that the Kundalini, that energy that is demonic, and they keep saying that if you wake, you're not supposed to open your third eye, and that is all demonic and all this nonsense, yo. So, I left it alone. I was like, alright, everybody got their own opinion. First of all, we on separate journeys. Everybody going that way. Some are going this way. It's just the nature of the reality, right? So yo, earlier, like, I was on a FaceTime call with my sister, and today's my pop's birthday, right? So my pop, we call my pops, like, my sister, she did a 5-way call on WhatsApp. She called all the, like, not everybody, but just 5 of the family members. So we was just talking, I'm saying, just vibing and shit, talking shit like we normally do. And it's crazy because my father, he got the jab, and my sister, one of my sisters got the jab. Then me, my nephew, and my other sister were against it. Oh, wait, no. It was 6. My bad. It was a 6-way call. Well, 2 people were in one phone. They were FaceTiming. My aunt, my brother, my sister, and my nephew. So it was 3 had the jab and 3 don't. So then I started to think. I'm like, yo, like this is like it. I knew it before, but it just hit me like oh shit, this is what, like that great split is literally taking place right now, like literally, cause the people that got jabbed, they'll argue with you to death why you should take it, and they be like, oh, I'm fine, nothing's wrong with me, you know what I'm saying, I took it, I'm still alive, this and that. Then us, the ones that don't have it, we look at that shit like, yo, like, I ain't with that shit. Like, I ain't with it. I'm not with it. Like, I don't care what you say, how you feel, I'm not taking that shit. So the great split, the wheat versus the wheat getting divided with the tares, is literally happening. And it doesn't, like, it's crazy. It just hit me. Like, even it's happening everywhere. Family, friends, that, like, it doesn't discriminate. There's a parable or a story in the Bible where Jesus is like, that I'm just paraphrasing, that somebody wants to come and destroy the wheat, the tares. They want to come and I guess burn the tares or kill the tares that were sown on the ground, and they grew. So Jesus was like, nah, like we can't kill the tares, because you might kill the wheat also, cause we in the Garden of Eden. This is a garden, you know what I'm saying? This is one level. This is like the lower level of the garden. So we in the garden, and everybody's growing. We're plants, we're trees. So that's why the trees, I don't know, the trees look like a brain to me. Like your spine is like the trunk, and then picture your spine being the trunk, and then your veins is like the root. and the body's like the earth. So your brain is like the leaves. I don't know. That's my theory. But so he told the dude, he's like, yo, we can't cut the tares, we can't burn the tares because you might get some of the wheat also. So then he said something about that when he sold, when Christ sold the seed of the wheat, that the enemy came while he slept and also sowed his seed of tares. So therefore the wheat and the tare grew together. That's why we have wheat and tares within our own family. Some are with the shit, some are not, because we got the wheat and the tare. So that's why Christ said to not kill the tares, because you might kill the wheat also. You know what I'm saying? So then I was also thinking, I'm like, because people over here talking, every time people talking shit about like me having my third eye experience, and I talk about it, and so I was just thinking, and then I'm like, hold up, because that Kundalini energy, right? That force, the Kundalini energy is a feminine force. It's a feminine energy. And it's called shakti. That's why when I was in the DMT world, there was this Indian lady. I don't know the deity, what her name was, who, but then I'm looking at it now, and that's who she was. It's crazy because things happened I did DMT like 2-3 years ago, and I'm still to this day getting questions answered from that experience. It's fucking crazy. That's how you know time is linear. Like I'm in the matrix, but then I'm not in the matrix. Like it's a weird experience. So that Kundalini energy, that it says that I'm gonna read y'all the article, but I'm just talking about it right now. That she rests, shakti, the Kundalini, the feminine energy, rests at the base of the spine, in the bottom. She rests there. So when you tap into that energy, and you tap into your Kundalini, your feminine energy, and it rises to the top through your chakras, through the 7 chakras, up to the crown, to the Christ, right? It rises to the Christ. So let me read y'all this thing about the there's this passage in the Bible. Hold on, I'll be right back. So first of all, before I get to where I'm going to, I want to show y'all shakti. Let me go back. This is shakti. This is who I saw right here. Her right here. This is the picture exactly how I saw her. That bit, not the one, not the ones in the bottom by the lotus, but the big picture right there. Like, this is how I saw her. She was beautiful, just like that, but in flesh. But but it was animated. It wasn't like flesh, like how we see flesh. But she was. It's hard to explain, man. But she was very beautiful. So this is shakti, whatever, right? I know I get why people might say it's demonic. It might look demonic, but when you don't understand what's going on, especially Kali look crazy. I fuck with Kali. I love Kali. Kali's just, it's good to learn about these deities, man, because you get more understanding, and you just don't take what people say for face value, and like they all have a meaning. So anyway, let's get back to shakti. So shakti, this is how shakti looks like, right? So this is the thing about when you start getting into these gods and these deities, Because one God or one deity could be 5 different incarnations. You know what I'm saying? Look, Shakti, also known as Parvati, Durga, or Kali, is one of the most important goddesses of the Hindu pantheon. She serves as goddess. I'm not even gonna. A universal force. Notice how this shit is crazy, because she's a universal force. Now, this just came to me. I was just laying down and I'm like, yo, like the Kundalini energy, because I know everything has an energy signature attached to it. There's a God for trees, and then there's a God for water, there's a God for earth, there's a God for the moon, there's a God for everything. That's how it is. And then there's multiple levels, and just like there's like, I'm from the Dominican Republic. I'm not the only Dominican that exists. There's many Dominicans. There's feminine and masculine Dominicans, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Same way you can think of a tree. They have a tree god, and they also have a tree goddess, and they have many of them. Just like it's like one race. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Same goes for all the elements. This is how it is. That's why God in the Bible, it says, "Let us make man in our image." This is kind of harder to put into your brain and to understand it, but I get it, cause I seen what I get it anyways. So that's why he said, "Let us make man in our image." Us. It takes all the gods to create man, to make like a inside out version of the gods, of the representation of God, so we can have a physical and a human experience. But within us dwells all the gods, all the mythical creatures, all that shit dwells within you. I promise you. All that dwells within you. You just have to just unlock it. And anyways, I know how to do it, but you already know what I do. But anyway, let's get into this. So, Kundalini feminine energy is a form of divine feminine energy, or shakti, believed to be located at the base of the spine in the Muladhara. It is an important concept in Shaiva Tantra, where it is believed to be a force or power associated with the divine feminine or formless aspect of the goddess. Formless. People, this is why it's important. I encourage y'all and I urge y'all to get into the Vedas. To get into the Vedas, into these not the religion aspect of it, but just the knowledge aspect of the Hindu traditions. Just get into it, because it let us make man in our image. There's a piece to that God everywhere, to that source. Source energy is everywhere. It's one, but it's everywhere. All is Krishna. So then boom. Alright. So I was thinking, I'm like, yo, what is that Kundalini energy? And then I'm like, and then I stumbled upon, and there's a feminine energy, and I'm like, oh my God. Then I went from there and I try to connect it, because a lot of people wouldn't understand certain things if you're not connecting it to the Bible, right? That's why I reference the Bible a lot. The Bible is very powerful. But check this out, right? So Shakti, the feminine Kundalini energy, right? She rises through your spine from the root chakra and goes all the way to the crown, right? To the Christ. Check this out. So we got over here, this is the Bible. Matthew 25, 1 through 13. But we're not gonna read the whole thing, but we're gonna read some of it. This is the parable. This is talking about the virgins, right? The virgins. Look, it's talking about virgin. It's talking about somebody. Look, when I, it's like when you open your third eye, it's like you popping your cherry, your cherry, your Adam cherry, like your Eve, like you're opening yourself from the physical to the spiritual. That's why when I seen them, they rushed me. It's like the universe poured into my vessel like a water. Man, this shit is fucking crazy, bro. So let me just read this, and then I'll get back to what I was talking about. Matthew 25. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins. Look, it says, the kingdom of heaven. Where is heaven? Where is heaven? Heaven is above, supposedly. We always look at heaven as above, but this, as above, so below. So the heaven that's below, when I mean below, I mean within us, is our brain, our thought processor, our I'm saying, damn, yeah, our brain, our third eye, and our crown chakra. That's the kingdom of heaven. That's the kingdom of God, nigga. Who's God? Ye are gods. Isn't that written in your law that ye are gods? So if we are gods, and God resides where? In heaven. And where's that? Your pineal and your crown chakra. That's why it says, then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, who took their lamps, enlightened lamps, and went forth to meet the bridegroom. So now, this is talking about us. Well, not us. Yeah, us. But alright, let me keep going. The groom is Christ, is the crown. The bridegroom is the crown. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. That's the separation. You see the separation right there? The wheat and the tare. 5 were wise and 5 were foolish. Half of humanity is going to be wise and half is going to be foolish. They that were wise, they that were foolish, took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessel with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, the bridegroom was late. Christ is coming, right? You always get the thing saying Christ is coming, Christ is coming. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. Niggas is asleep. People are asleep out here. That's what the term, I'm woke. You're woke. You're not woke. This and that. You awakened. You know what I'm saying? Awakened. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight, there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him. Then all the virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be enough for us and you, but go ye rather to them that sell, and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage. All right? So this is the part right here what I'm talking about. The 10th. And while they went to buy, the idiots, while the idiots went, they left and they went to buy, they looking somewhere else. They're out here taking the jab. You know what I'm saying? They sleeping. While they went to buy, when they finally wake up to realize what the fuck is going on, they're gonna go supposedly out to buy. They're gonna go out to buy more oil for their lamps. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage. Now it's a join. Your shakti, your Kundalini energy is gonna rise up, and bing, it's gonna hit your crown chakra, and it's gonna be a marriage. You know what I'm saying? And the door was shut. Once that's it. Like, once you hit that, that's it, nigga. There's no, that's it. There's nothing the elites, there's nothing nobody else can do. You already reached the highest point of existence. You just mastered life. This shit is crazy. Afterwards came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Hold on, I'm gonna do this next. So yeah, so for all these people talking about, your Kundalini, you're not supposed to do it, nigga, shut up. Please, save that. Save us. Go down the block with that shit. Cause think about it. If these things are in these, it's a spiritual book. The Bible's a spiritual book. All these ascended masters and all these spiritual. Nigga, we're not in the physical no more. There's nothing here but wickedness. If you in your ego, you just self-destroying yourself. You're drinking, you're smoking, you're pleasuring, and you're down here. You're in the world. You're down here. That's why the Bible says, it's crazy. I got interrupted. Every time, yo, I'm telling you, every time. Yo, notice that when you're trying to deliver like a truth message or something like that's of value, and you get interrupted, or somebody coming with some, you know what I'm saying, just interrupting you, that's how you know you talking, you speaking, you know what I mean? You talking that talk, you talking that shit. Because when it's bullshit, nobody interrupts. When it's meaningless, nobody cares, nobody interrupts. This is a spiritual world. This is a spiritual warfare. Satan is here. He's within me. He's everywhere. He's within you. It's a dual power. Christ versus Satan, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, so for those talking about Kundalini and third eye stuff, that's demonic, this, that, and the third. Why do you think these stories are in the book? They're not to be taken literally, not like in a literal, in a physical sense. These are spiritual stories. Use your eye if you can. Now let me show y'all something else. So I'm over here on this site, right? And this professor, he's very knowledgeable, right? According to Akan Sutra, every object of the universe and nature is made of two distinct parts, namely the solid core source called shakti, that's the male, and the peripheral dynamic force called shakti, female. Shakti consists of 38.1966% of the core, while Shakti consists of 61.8034% of the dynamic force. This is true of every object of nature. And of course, we're in a duality. Of course, man and the woman, up, down, left, right. I mean, light, night, day, the sun, the moon. Like it's a duality. That's obvious. The ratio of 38.1966% and 61.8034% is called Divyank ratio, or the divine golden ratio. That's I guess, damn. So the golden ratio is the joint divinity. According to Sanatana Dharma, ancient Indian spiritual way of life, the indwelling human soul is called Atma. Atma, and prana. We all know the prana. It is also said that Atma cannot be cut, burnt, dissolved, and destroyed. Atma is immortal and functions as a catalyst. Atma can transform the person without undergoing any change. According to Akhan Sutra, the indwelling human soul is called Antaratma. According to Brahm Sutra, Atma is an immortal bridge. Amritya Setu between the human body and the universal consciousness of God. So this is talking about, alright, it's a bridge. Atma is an immortal bridge between the human body and the universal consciousness of God. So this is pretty much telling us that we got to make the climb from your human body to the universal consciousness. Crown. Yo, this shit is crazy, man. Crown chakra, crown, you know what I mean? Crown vid. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. The devil always hides in plain sight. According to Tantra, the indwelling human soul is called Kundalini. Hence, Atma, Anyat, Ratma, Atman, Prana, and Kundalini are the same. According to Akhan Sutra, Kundalini is made of inert matter. Inert matter. Dark matter, inert matter. So we got, come on, man. Helium, which is produced from the fusion of hydrogen elements, proton nuclear reaction within the core of the sun. The sun. Hold on, wait. So you telling me that Kundalini is made of inert matter, helium, which is produced from the fusion of hydrogen elements, proton nuclear reaction within the core of the sun. So that's why I be telling y'all people, the pineal gland is linked to the sun and the universe is within. It's right there. Helium released from the sun is also called Aditi, the daughter of Aditya. The essence Kundalini acts as a catalyst and is called the female dynamic force Shakti. Now I'm not gonna go through all this thing, but he starts to go into according to Atiriya Upanishad, the human soul enters through the head. According to the Sutra, Kundalini enters the fetus at the 22nd week of pregnancy through the anterior fontanelle of the head. That's why, you know what I'm saying, that when we born, we had that little thing on our heads, that soft spot. So then he starts to go into like what I was saying. According to Sat Chakra Nirupana, Kundalini sleeps in the Muladhara chakra, the lowest center of consciousness in the pelvis. So from here he starts to go into saying that Shakti, the Kundalini energy, the feminine energy, it resides in the lower chakra, in the root, and then it starts to climb to the sacral. Then it starts to climb to the what is it? The root, sacral, solar plexus, your heart chakra, and then it goes all the way up to the anjan. That's the third eye. I mean the solar heart, yeah, then the throat, the third eye, and then all the way up to the higher center consciousness after attaining. Damn, I gotta read this whole shit for y'all to understand, but y'all can read it yourself. I'm just gonna read this last part. Kundalini can go to Manipura chakra. That's all the different chakras. The higher centers of consciousness after attaining samadhi, an eternal stable state of the mind and consciousness. An eternal stable state of the mind and consciousness. The rising of whatever the hell, of Mudra chakra to Sahara chakra, the highest center of consciousness in the brain, is called self-realization, salvation. Who is salvation? Who we know is salvation? Who is depicted as salvation? Ain't that Christ? And enlightenment. So you're supposed to, your Kundalini energy is supposed to hit your crown chakra. That's the marriage. That's the marriage that the Bible speaks of. You feel me? This is a very cool little article that Professor Shiv Bhushan Sarma wrote. He's speaking that shit. I'm gonna link this in the description if y'all want to look this up. Y'all can. You feel me? So yeah, peeps, as y'all can see, Kundalini, third eye, crown, all that is essential to make the ascension. Because if that's why I be seeing like the sexuality subject is a little touchy. The homosexuality and heterosexual thing, all that is an agenda. Whether you're divine, whether you're masculine or feminine, they just don't want you to if I'm masculine, they don't want my divine feminine to make that marriage, or vice versa. You feel me? So they keep you at an imbalance, so you don't make that rise to the crown. You feel me? So they want to keep you based. They want to keep you earthbound. They want to keep you trapped here, because they can't ascend. They can't ascend. That's why they externalize everything. They externalize everything in movies and have you looking, oh my God, into space. And you looking like, oh my God, and you think that NASA going out of space and these motherfuckers got a space force and all this bullshit is to keep you asleep. All this shit is within you. You could travel the cosmos within yourself. You are the cosmos. That's the big secret. That's the big secret, yo. I'm telling you. Look, I don't judge nobody. I don't want to tell nobody what to do. But if y'all have the guts and y'all have the mind and y'all have the curiosity, I know everything is closed down and there's a bunch of fuck shit going on with this pandemic. But if y'all get the chance to, if y'all really about that, only 144,000 and 1/3 of the nation of Israel are gonna make it. Those are the ones that are gonna make that connection, and they're gonna cross over to the you know what I mean? So I'm talking to those anyways. I'm not really talking to everybody. Dive into psychedelics. Take a trip to Mexico. I mean, get some ayahuasca, or pop some shrooms. Start slow. You know what I mean? It's weird because when I talk about my shroom experience another time. I'm about to take some more shrooms in the future too, so I just correlate all that shit together with my new experience. But these psychedelics, like Smokey said on Friday, God put this on the earth for me and you. Take advantage, man. Take advantage while you got the time, cause soon they're gonna close down the cities. You're not gonna be able to go into the next city. They locking this shit down soon. They know what's up. They know what time it is. They know they know. They know. So yeah, I don't know. I just thought I'd share that with y'all, man. Don't be scared of the Kundalini energy. Don't be scared of opening your third eye. Stay woke. Stay safe. Stay free. I mean, y'all take care of yourselves. I'm out. I know this was long, but I just thought I had to share that. Yo, I was just chilling right here, man, and fucking, you know what I'm saying? How sometimes your spirit be like, yo, you gotta make this, you gotta share that, because somebody needs to hear it. And I hope it helped somebody. And I'm out. Anyways, peace. Y'all take care.